I'm so happy to be here, yeah. I'm just happy to be here. Still I know the world's on fire, the situation's dire. A lot of work and courage gonna be required, but I'm just happy to be here.
I made a moment. I said, tell me your story.
It smells so freaking good out here. Just that clean ocean air. Oh, yummy.
He took out an old pen.
You guys are looking for food, maybe.
And wrote something for me.
For those of you just joining, this is week 2 of my solo 700-mile push from North Carolina to the Florida Keys.
Walking on down the road.
You watch all this construction. They're putting up hotels or condos. Maybe apartments. Near McKellenville. Oh, you'll be on in about 2 weeks. Quick little snack while keeping an eye on the channel.
I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other.
I did catch up with our boat friends, Dave and Carol, at about 9 o'clock that night and anchored at Pearce Inlet. Dave just came and said hi. They're heading out in about a half an hour. We're all gonna head to Charleston. It was a pretty nice, relaxing sail. It took about 5 or 6 hours, and we were there by mid-afternoon. We made it, Charleston, South Carolina. Here we are. Look at this giant sailboat. Its mast is so high it has a red light on top for aircraft. Definitely the biggest sailboat I've ever seen. All right, good morning. Here we go. It's raining. It's gonna be quite the start to the day today. I just put the dinghy on deck. I gotta pull anchor and then secure the dinghy right after that. I can't get to the chain locker. And we're heading offshore today. We are going to St. Augustine, Florida. It's about a 190-mile push offshore. We're gonna do an overnight. And excited. You guys see that boat just laying there on its side? It's pretty much completely out of the water at low tide. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You see all the warships, helicopters, jets, airplanes. Pretty slick. All right, we just pulled up. Now we're meeting up with a guy. His name's Al. He's waiting for us, and we're gonna do 3 boats. 3 boats down to St. Augustine, Florida. We can keep 6 knots. Otherwise, we'll go to the island of the horses. First sailboat I've seen getting towed by towboat. Sorry guys, that sucks. It's a little harder to record everything while you're by yourself, but I got the main up. We'll see what happens when we get into our course here. Maybe we can pull out the jib. Kind of crazy, we're heading to Florida. I mean, what the frick? A bimini would be cool. I ain't gonna lie. Surfing waves. Alright, just kidding. We turned around, we did a 180. There were some serious 6, 7, 8 foot breaking waves there. Dave didn't like, so we got on the radio, said let's go back to the main channel, so that's what we're doing. Gotta go around all these breaking waves here over some shallows and then back out and around. Better safe than sorry. Oh my gosh, there's a bird on the deck. He was chilling under the Dodger here with me, and now he's on the deck. Cruising, heading, so little change, we're going to St. Mary's Inlet, which is the Florida-Georgia line. So unfortunately, Al just got on the radio. He said he can hit something, and he thinks he's got something wrapped around his prop shaft now. It was indeed seaweed wrapped around his prop shaft, and Dave dove down the next morning and cut it off for him. The first light. Gorgeous. Gorgeous day. Me trying to make coffee this morning. We're out in the open ocean. So We left yesterday morning at 8, and it is now like 7 o'clock, so 23 hours in right now. We've got about 6 to go. Like skyscrapers way up there. This is crazy, man. We're almost to Florida. Almost to Florida. But yeah, this is Georgia. That's Florida. We're at the Florida-Georgia state line. St. Mary's Inlet. We made it. We made it. We're freaking here. That's Florida. What the F? Onward is in Florida. Florida waters. It's pretty, really pretty. They say this island is full of wild horses. So yeah, Dave, as usual, introduced me to another new boat buddy, Al, Big Al. So yeah, we officially met after our 24-hour sail together, but we all did a nice walk on Cumberland Island that afternoon. Didn't see any wild horses, but it was a gorgeous walk. So I suppose I better show some of the chaos of our adventure too. So we started smoking, overheating. No water was coming out of our rear. I checked the impeller. The impeller's good. I gotta put this all shit back together. But so we have no motor right now, and we are sailing down this channel. Thank God it's deep enough. It's not too windy. Wind's being a pain in the ass. We still have no motor. We gotta drop anchor and dive on the boat and check our intake. Sucks. Now I'm kind of disappointed I didn't take any video. I mean, nothing happened. Crisis averted. Dave said it could have been an airlock, something maybe stuck to the intake, and when we turned everything off, it kind of sucked out. Dave and Al, thanks for coming over and coming to the rescue. One more Florida thunderstorm, and I don't know, another 30 miles behind us. And then tomorrow we'll continue on to St. Augustine. And then I might split ways. Sailing in the rain is not fun to me. Yeah, there's so much current here. It dropped us to 2.5 knots, and any movement I make just throws the boat. That's how fast it's moving. Now we dropped to 2 knots. Do you see this? We are barely freaking moving. We made it through. Wicked. Al said he was only going about 1 knot. Crazy. Here goes our fearless leader, heading to the front of the pack. Well, it's a real adventure now. Dave's got some engine issues. His coolant is kind of foaming over. So he's anchored, pulling over, checking on things. So that's all 3 boats have had some sort of issue on the way down. Crazy. 3 for 3. So Dave's shit's overheating again, or expansion's overflowing. Al's gonna come up next to him and tow him down. See how far we get. You sure are! Al to the rescue! Unreal. Look at this thing. Awesome ship! Wow. True love. Said they saw us in Oriental. So Dave did have a head gasket leak, and that's what he did have to repair once he got to St. Augustine. As you can see, Dave also got his dinghy strapped to the side of his boat to help move him along. It did give him an extra, I think, knot or 2. Bring you a little video at night. This is St. Augustine, Florida. We made it. All right, we are leaving St. Augustine. I just tried to say goodbye to Al and Dave and Carol, but they must all be sleeping. I don't know. Here we go, going through the bridge, heading south. Thank you. these giant outside shades on this house. Isn't that crazy? Big blackouts. There's more of those giant exterior shades in everybody's houses. I like the huge screened in, like, thing the size of the house. That's freaking awesome. I'd have a koi pond in there. About just kind of continuing through the night. It's so nice. Doing overnight, another overnight. Well, I haven't done a full overnight on the ICW yet. Maybe tonight we will. Get midway to the state. We gotta get south. I want to get to the Keys where it's clear. Yeah, I love the ocean and everything about the ocean. And Florida and the Keys have kind of been my gateway to the ocean ever since I was about 7 years old. So that's why I want to get to the Keys. I want to be in the ocean. Taking some video. Yeah. There's Ethan. Say hi, Ethan. Mwah. Look at this guy. He's got a fish tank on the second floor. That's awesome. Wow. Quite the bridge. Look at this. So I'm on the right side of the channel even. Alright, it's 2:20 in the morning. I just anchored. Oh, this was our sweet little anchorage last night. Pretty cool, quiet. It was glass last night. Hear these birds and stuff. Insects, all kinds of Florida things. I'm seeing manatees now. The first manatee we've seen on our sailboat. There's a blue heron, there he is, right there. Look at all the cameras and gizmos and shit on this buoy. I suppose that is SpaceX right behind it. And NASA and everything. You believe I can catch a fish almost as big as my lure? Look at this. That's pretty awesome. Just coming out here, checking on the steaks around the grill. Here there's dolphins freaking just swimming. Pretty cool. Catfish. Caught a catfish. Well, they're getting bigger. This one's a little bigger. It's so pretty, like, yeah, the camera doesn't pick it up. Just rays of sunshine. I think we're about 30 miles, like, north of West Palm Beach, but man, there's some freaking properties and houses out here on the ICW. Acres. Mansions on acres, you know. West Palm Beach is freaking chaos. There are so many freaking boats and people down here. Get me out of here. Giant yachts. Like, holy. Personal, like, yeah, like, oh my god. Murals, bridge. This is fancy bridge. Welcome to Fort Lauderdale, yachting capital of the world. I did not know that. So much current here. I got it pegged and we're going 4-4 currents and super yachts in Fort Lauderdale. All right, here we go. We're going out into the ocean. at 4:40 a.m. Holy shit, waking up on the ocean, something else, just gorgeous. Look at the smog, you can see the freaking haze. It's probably too far away, honey, but there's the Portuguese man of war. It's amazing, I can see the bottom. And we are in 18.9 feet. Like, look at this freaking water. Holy cow. Oh, look at this jellyfish, big ones. Oh, fish everywhere right here. I might have to put on my scuba gear. Actually, the hull of their boat is not that bad at all. Just a little. This is Biscayne National Park, about 3.5 miles offshore. We're in like 10 feet of water forever. Can you see how clear this freaking water is? That's like Tavernier, maybe to Isla Morada, but just the gorgeous turquoise and different colored greens and the postcard Caribbean colors of the water. It's freaking amazing. I'd say the color of the water, but it's also the clarity of the water that makes it so freaking awesome. You guys, I was just bringing in the line and I just caught a fish. Something's on. A wahoo, I believe. A wahoo? It's decent size. That's dinner. I got it in a Ziploc. She's filleted. She's in the freezer. We'll have that for dinner once we get to Marathon here tonight. I know the camera doesn't know justice once again, but it is gorgeous out. The water, the sunset. So cool. A little fishing store. Pretty cool. This is it. See, it just looks like a city. It's just a city of mooring lights. Join next week as I start our stay in the Florida Keys. On our returns, we install a water maker, deal with a horde of leaky dinghies, and snorkel at Sombrero Reef.